I'm quite surprised she resigned. The police realised then that was a false account of that phone, and she was complicit in hiding that from the police. So they prosecuted her.
Louise Haigh, have I got her name right?
I think so.
She was the Transport Secretary.
She had a side hustle as well. If you ever wanted a phone, speak to her.
So, can you tell our gentle listeners what happened to her and why she had to resign? Because I've kind of seen snaps of it. I'm not sure I have the whole story, but I think I have the whole story.
I'm quite surprised she resigned. I really am. So my understanding is 10 years ago, she had a handbag stolen, reported it to the police, said her work's phone was in it, and reported that stolen, and then it turns out it wasn't stolen, it was at home.
She wasn't, presumably she was working in a job then, she wasn't
I think so. I think she was working for a bank or something, an insurance company. That's my understanding. It's like, well, that doesn't make sense to me. You go home, you see your phone, and then you would tell the police, oh, forget that, no, my phone was at home, I didn't know. The police are not going out of their way looking at lists and then investigating, was that phone really in that bag? So what happened after that, we don't know, but she either gave it someone or she sold it, I don't know, but the police realised then that was a false account of that phone, and she was complicit in hiding that from the police. So they prosecuted her. She pled guilty and received a fine.
Oh, so she's got a criminal record?
Yes.
Right.
For fraud.
So what was she who was she trying to defraud and why? Was she trying to...
From what I've read in between the lines, other people have commented, she wanted a new phone from work. So she knew that if she got rid of that, and she's got a police number now, she'd get a new phone at work. I did it myself at the council. I remember having a BlackBerry, and a new BlackBerry came out. So I took a screwdriver to the back of my BlackBerry, broke it, and went in work. They couldn't fix it, so they bought me a new one. So these things happen.
I don't think you should have admitted that on camera. No, they don't happen. I don't do things like that.
But it's only your council tax money. It wasn't real money.
Oh, yeah. That's where my tax money goes. People like you doing that.
So
basically she was a fraudster.
Yes.
She pretended she'd had a phone stolen so she could get some financial benefit or benefit from it.
Yeah. So then, 10 years later, she was appointed to the cabinet. Starmer would know she's got a criminal record.
Yes, you would hope so.
Yeah, because you checked out all the time.
Yeah.
Going into government, you want to make sure that whoever you appoint isn't got conviction for paedophilia. You know all this years in advance when they're moving up the chain of command. So he knew it, appointed her, and then it all came out. What he should have said was, yes, that's correct, but she's caught, punished. It was 10 years ago. She's a different person now. We have something in this country called rehabilitation. We don't continually punish people for a crime they've already been punished for. We don't punish her twice. There's a whole argument for that.
Yeah, but she's a cabinet minister.
Whole argument for that. But he didn't.
I don't think he knew.
He may not have known, if it's incompetent, but she resigned, and what that means is she was told to go.
You can't have a cabinet minister with a criminal record, Nick. It's unacceptable. As you're going to get one now with your BlackBerry situation. Somebody sent a note to me on this saying we can't vet our illegal immigrants. We can't vet our legal or our illegal immigrants, and we can't vet cabinet ministers either. We can't, can we? Anybody can get into any position because nobody checks anymore.
I'm sure she was checked. I just don't think anyone cared or anyone saw it was an issue.
The new Transport Secretary is Haigh Alexander. Guess who she used to work for?
I don't know, but I know that she's got something to do with net zero and...
Yeah, she was the Deputy London Mayor.
Oh, right.
So she was the architect of ULEZ and 20 miles an hour. So more of the same.
Yeah.